Everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about my experience with Alexa Prisco at the Glam Factory. I was offered the amazing opportunity to be a model for her and one of her Glam Academy students over the weekend. I was in the area and decided to just send her some headshots. Totally random thing, didn't think I was even going to get an email back from her. She emailed me personally, said, "Perfect, can you be here in an hour?" And basically I freaked out. Alex took me there, he dropped me off, and it was so surreal walking in, and the whole building, like, it's a bunch of different things inside. It's like a warehouse building with a bunch of other businesses and places inside, so it was really hard for us to find the door. But then when we did find it, it just says Glam Factory, like, right on the door. And it was just so surreal for me. Like, I was freaking out, and I could hear Alexa talking inside. Like, I could hear her talking inside, and I was like, I can't do this. I'm not gonna be able to do this. I can't do this. And I was freaking out inside, and Alex was like, calm down, calm down, calm down. So I took a minute, took a picture of the door, and then I gathered myself together and knocked on the door, and Alexa, 5 feet tall and all, opens the door and was like, "Hi." And I was like, "Hi, I'm Sam. I emailed you about modeling today." And she goes, "Oh yeah, it's nice to meet you, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "This is Alex. He dropped me off." Like, she's like, "Oh, okay. Well, normally you don't stay." And he goes, "Yeah, I know. I was just dropping her off. Wanted to see." And he didn't realize, like, that was Alexa. Like, that was the Glam Fairy. And there was a student in there, Dawn, who ended up doing my makeup, and Alex met her too, and she was in there, so it was just me, Alexa, and Dawn. Just the three of us in the Glam Factory. Just the three of us. And so Alex leaves, and I sit down, and I start talking to Dawn a little bit, and Alexa's running all over the place, doing her thing, and Alexa comes back, and she starts taping my face. She's like, "We're gonna do half your makeup right now." I'm like, "Okay, that's cool." Like, I didn't really know what we were doing. Dawn got out, like, pencil and paper, and she was, like, ready to take notes. It was like a lesson for her. And then Alexa comes over, and she starts setting things up, and and then I see her, like, pumping foundation and primer, and I'm like, she's gonna do my makeup. Like, Alexa's gonna do my makeup right now. Like, and I started, like, inside, my heart was like, and I was like trying not to freak out. The reason I like Alexa is because of her drive and determination. And when I met her in person and realized that she's only like 5 feet tall, and she was so successful and so witty and kind of like a smartass, it made me respect her and look up to her so much more. And I could tell that when she was talking, like, she knew that she knew what she was doing, and it was kind of cocky, but like in a mature, classy, I don't know, like working kind of, like, I don't know, businessy kind of way. Like, it wasn't like rude. Like, she knew what she was doing, and so did everyone else, because she's successful. And it was just amazing. And Alexa, even though I'm not really, I didn't look up to her as much as Tracy and Olivia, it was truly inspiring, and is still really inspiring to me that I got to meet her. And when I was saying, like, I couldn't breathe and I started, like, freaking out when she started doing my makeup, I really did. And I was listening and taking in everything she was telling her student when she was doing the demo on me, everything she was doing, how I felt on my face, the way she was telling me to look. When she was doing something, she'd take her finger and go like this. She would barely touch my face. And something I learned at a Makeup Forever class I went to actually tonight with some girls from my beauty school, is that you never want to grab the client's head. And sometimes I lean on them, and it's really bad, but I mean, I've only been working on, like, friends and family, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. But you never want to grab the client's head or lean on them. And she would just lift me up, turn me to the side, or just tell me where to look and where to put my head with her fingers. And it was so graceful, like she's done this before. And if I wasn't paying attention, or if I was getting, like, too sidetracked, or I wasn't looking in the right spot, she'd look here, look over here, over here. And I honestly, I didn't find it rude, sassy at all. She knew what she was doing. I was letting her do it. And it was just, it was amazing. So she did half my makeup, and then she took some pictures of me with half my normal face and half of my makeup. So yeah, we took the pictures of like me with half the makeup, half without, and then she gave me this jar of like makeup remover and a wipe and said, here, just take this off. I was like, oh, take it off. She's like, yeah, well, Dawn's gonna do your makeup now. I'm like, oh, Dawn's doing my makeup for the photo shoot. Okay, so I take off the makeup and Dawn's setting up and they're cleaning their brushes and whatever, and Alexa leaves and I'm talking to Dawn about the Glam Academy and all this stuff and like asking questions because I find it so inspiring. And it turns out she didn't even know who Alexa was from the show or anything. Like, she just knew of Alexa as a makeup artist who was very successful. She thought that the Glam Academy would be a good school for her to get certified for makeup. Now me, I only know about it because of the show and because she's famous. Honestly, it was very interesting to hear Dawn's whole like view on the whole Glam Academy thing, and then she was listening to me talk about how inspiring Alexa was to me and blah blah blah. So then Alexa comes back in and Dawn starts doing my makeup, and it was taking her a little bit longer. Like, she just saw the demo and then she has to do it. Like, I totally understand. And because I am a makeup artist too and a cosmetologist, I was taking everything that Alexa said into consideration when Dawn was doing my makeup, and I was kind of picking her apart inside, and I felt so bad, but I was. And I'm sure that someone, you know, of the same caliber would be doing that if I was doing their makeup. It's just how it works. So anyway, she was doing my makeup and I was barely talking because I wasn't allowed. And they put a certain shadow on my eyelids where I couldn't like look up or like anything else. It would crease it and it was really bad. So I was looking down the whole time. And then Alexa, I just remember like when Alexa was doing the one side of my face, she really didn't have to like touch my face that much. But when she came and was helping Dawn, and she's here, let me do it, and she's doing my makeup on the one side, her wedding ring was kind of like hitting my face, and I'm like I see her wedding ring, like, you know, hitting my face, whatever. And at one point it was right in the corner of my mouth, and I was like, you know how much this ring cost? Like, in my head, like, it was the weirdest thing that she was doing my makeup and her wedding ring was hitting me, and I was like, that ring costs so much money and she's famous, and her wedding ring is basically in my mouth right now. So basically Alexa was doing my makeup every once in a while to help Dawn like fix up whatever needed to be fixing up and stuff like that, and I was just freaking out inside. I still couldn't get over the fact that she did the whole demo on me. Like, that was just surreal to me, and it's like I remember it but I barely remember it. It's weird. So once Dawn did my eyes and I was allowed to like move and look around and talk, I actually started talking a lot to Alexa about beauty school and where I'm going and what I want to do in life, and she did not hold back on voicing her opinion at all, and I appreciate that. I want someone, especially someone that famous and professional with that much experience and success, to give me their opinions, and I really appreciate it. Not that I'm going to take everything she says into consideration just because she's one of my inspirations, but I definitely take it into consideration because I'm trying to be more open-minded about this whole situation and this new journey I'm going on in my life. They did like my face makeup, whatever, and then they airbrushed my face and like from here up on my chest, and they contoured and highlighted there, which was really cool for me to watch them do that in like the mirror and see how they did it. And then Alexa went in the other room for a while and I had to do my own hair. Thank God it was a little bit curly from the night before on me and Alex's anniversary. I basically just like, was I just gonna say? I don't know. I basically just like shook it up and made it kind of messy and kind of sexy because I was doing a kind of like rock and roll themed shoot, and I was wearing like, I was gonna wear like leather, and my makeup was really dark and like, you know, rocker-ish. So I went in the other room and Alexa gave me a vest and I changed into that. I just wore my jean shorts that I wore when I was there because it was just like headshots and stuff. So I wore the leather jacket and Alexa actually fixed my hair, took the pictures of me, and honestly I did like do a couple things with pictures when I was younger and I loved doing it, and I always said I wanted to be a model, but I'm 5'2", like there's a height requirement for like everything now. There's a height requirement to be a devil's cheerleader. Like, it's ridiculous. I know, and everyone always said like you can't be a model because you're short, And I always told myself that, and Alexa was like, and when I told Alexa that, she's like, have you ever modeled? And I said, no. She's like, well, you definitely have the face for it, like, you're beautiful. I'm like, thank you. Like, coming from her, that was amazing. And she was like, F them, F that, like, blah, 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 like, it doesn't matter if you're short, like, if you can do it, you can do it. So we were taking the pictures, and I got out of my comfort zone because I'm not used to being all, like, sexy and rocker, like, and it wasn't, like, super sexy. It was, like, in a leather vest, for crying out loud, but it was definitely out of my comfort zone. So I was doing that, and I was really getting out of my comfort zone. I was getting comfortable with it. Alexa's giving me advice, and I messed up on one pose, and I just wasn't getting it. I felt defeated and kind of stupid, but you know what, like, I was getting everything else, and I didn't want to let that bring me down, and for some reason, like, I didn't let that bother me at all, and I just kept doing it, and I kept doing it, kept pushing myself, and it was amazing. They had the fan blowing on me. I kept saying I felt like Beyonce, and they were both laughing at me, like, I made their day and whatever. And you know, when the pictures were done and I was looking at some of them, I was just shocked at the fact that I could even look at myself, and I felt so confident in that I did that. And the fact that Alexa actually took those pictures just made it even more special. And when she does email me those pictures, I'll have them forever, and I'll always remember that experience and opportunity, and hopefully I get more opportunities with her at the Glam Academy or just in general, because she's truly an amazing and talented person. She has a lot of knowledge, and I don't think her attitude or her size should, you know, be the judge of her success. She's completely successful, and she knows what she's doing, whether people think that she does or not. And it was truly an amazing experience, and I am forever grateful, especially for Alex for pushing me to send her 3 selfies just to see if she'd want me to be a model, and him pushing me and sending her those pictures and giving her a little blurb about myself. She literally emailed me back in like 5 minutes and was like, perfect, I'll see you in an hour. And I never expected that to happen. It may not seem like that big of a deal, but to me it was that big of a deal because that person meant so much to me. And especially someone who meant so much to me, Alex, was there pushing me and supporting me when he came to get me. When he came and got me and picked me up, he was just so happy and so surprised, and he loved the makeup. And I really do hope I get more opportunities with her, but I'm forever grateful for having that one opportunity with her. And I hope that I get to meet Tracy or Olivia or even Alexa again and have more opportunities, because I have so much, just the fact that now I'm in the industry and I have so much to learn from a lot of people, the fact that I can learn from them too is amazing to me. So that was my experience at the Glam Academy and the Glam Factory with the Glam Fairy herself, Alexa Prisco, and it was amazing. Again, I'm forever grateful, and I hope you guys liked this little informational video. I don't know if any of you even know who she is. If you do, that was my experience. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as me, or probably not just as much because you probably weren't freaking out, hyperventilating, and couldn't breathe. But I hope you did enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.